Oh, yeah. I mean,
That's a filter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of them filters that the pretty girls wear. Oh, well, I don't see nothing.
What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
There you go.
Okay.
You scared me like the camera's not working.
I know.
No, the viewfinder's just not flipped around.
You know me, boy. That's all we got to do the show so I can see us. Bullet. You know what I'm saying?
And as people can tell right now, this is Fallout Boy weather because I'm wearing my hoodie underneath my jacket, but it is not toboggan weather yet. So all you people that think I'm CM Punk's brother because I wear hoodies and toboggans all the time and work with Colt Cabana, even though they're not friends no more, but that's okay.
Well, they people think we're nuts when I tell them about the weather on here. I said, no, it really is 90 degrees one day.
I can always tell what time of the year this show comes out depending on what I'm wearing.
Oh, I got to tell you something about that too. I had Michaela with me this weekend, and we were sitting in the truck, was waiting on the football game to start, and she's got this her phone is just from Star Trek era. I mean, it's high quality. I don't even know how it works. Mm-hmm. But anyway, she said, what do you want to watch? I said, well, I'll tell you what, let's pull our show up. And she said, oh, you and that guy that you wrestle all the time. So that's all she knows you by.
That's all I am.
I know. That's all she knows you
I'm
by.
like her brother.
I know.
I
know. I said,
that's saying her brother. You mean the guy who used to give me noogies when I was a kid. That's your brother.
She said, I said, Michaela. She said, yeah, that guy.
That guy.
So we watched 3 episodes. And
I'm a little bit more than that guy, okay? I remember when you were sweeping out the ring at the front yard bash, okay?
Well, I think
I've seen you grown up. I think she's
one that
I was
gives
probably
us
even at a
this.
Christmas or a Thanksgiving or two. I spent more Thanksgivings with your father than you have,
That's exactly
so there you
right.
go.
I did tell her, and we just did. I did tell her that because I was trying to search for one where I know I had mentioned her name. I couldn't find it. So I did tell her that we just mentioned her name.
Tell her watch this and tell her I'm hot at her.
So I think she's the one that does this. I think that
it's bad enough that my real sisters don't even acknowledge me anymore, but you're not.
Whatever. Well, we always get one of these. I think it was Michaela.
It's got to be. She could be giving one thumbs down.
It was just weird, man, because she's 12 years old now and just like girls. I mean, anyway, I got so much to tell you. She's 12 years old. I thought she's 12 years old. Well, she's 12. She's 12 years old, going in she's in 7th grade. Just unbelievable. She said, here, work my phone. I said, hey, yeah, right. I had to turn back. But anyway, I got so much to tell you what happened, boy, so much this weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dad You Work You Wrestling. The claps, you know what time it is, George. How's the weekend?
Boy, I'm like a volcano inside I'm Mount St. Helens. That's already erupted. Okay? But boy, listen to me.
You're more like the person that didn't want to leave when Mount St. Helens exploded.
Yeah.
I remember some people saying that they weren't going to leave, and I've seen file footage of them and pictures of them, and they look just like you.
Yeah.
So you seem like the type. If there was a volcano in your backyard and they're telling you it's going to explode, I ain't leaving.
Boy, I'm standing right here. It's going to go around me like that. Anyway, but last week, but we didn't get to see each other. We wasn't able to tape. We missed it. Last week, I don't know why you were why I was here. The power went off in this area.
I heard the power went off, but I was working at home.
Yes, so. and boy, listen, it was completely dark, and what a moment that would have been.
We would have still taped because this is a battery. This is a battery.
Bullet.
We missed it.
Oh, it would have been our first lights out television broadcast.
But see, it would have been perfect if those windows there would have thrown enough light for us to still do the program.
Man, that would have been very Walking Dead-ish in a way.
We could have put a low angle light, but we missed it.
Oh, and I always wanted to go. If we were talking in the middle of this and the lights went off, it'd be very Undertaker-ish. You see what I'm saying? And I wanted to be able to do that. But anyway,
what I'm saying to you is just plain 10-bell pod. That's what I was doing.
We missed it, Bullet. So anyway, so much going on this past week, Bullet. I did want to put a quick plug in. You'll never believe it. I kind of laughed. Dallas played a big game on this side of Charlotte by the Panther Stadium. Bullet. So as beautiful facility, it is. The Panthers paid for this. Basically a playground for these kids. But boy, I'm talking the Panther emblems in the middle. I'm talking about AstroTurf. Boy, you're just driving down 77. You hang a right off of Western House, and next thing you know, there's AstroTurf. And there's weeds around it, but it's 100 yards of it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so guess what, boy? So I had all the grandbabies there at Dallas, big game. I saw Little George, who got there earlier, as one of the coaches. I saw him talking to somebody. Speaking of a hoodie, they had a hoodie on. So I'm thinking, it may have been Bullet. Little George was talking to with a hoodie on.
Might have been CM Punk. You never know.
But listen, so go up. Guess what? Almost as good as CM Punk. It was Brad Anderson. Okay, so listen. So he turns around and
I'll keep all my comments.
No, I know. But I start laughing because it's just funny, okay?
And it's even funnier when was it, Saturday?
This was Saturday.
Guess who I was hanging out with on Saturday? Old Jacob Ryan.
See, we bonded, Bullet. We bonded.
Had opposite ends of the spectrum.
And I kind of laughed because in the whole scheme of everything that's happened, okay? Now, I hugged Brad. I was glad to see him and all this kind of stuff. But wrestling still sucks. I mean, in the whole scheme of... You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying to the wrestling world, okay? For a brief moment, somebody had something to talk about. I mean, we had UFC fighters threatening to beat Brad up. We had everybody doing this hashtag crap, get booked. And in the meanwhile, I'm sitting here, I ain't slept in 32 years. You know what I'm saying? Because the Awesome Kongs squashed me right after Sid Vicious and Dan Spivey did the double power bomb while one's throwing you down, the other one's trying to pull you up. There was no rhythm in the two brothers, okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm really 4 foot tall, but they stretched me out to like 7 foot. So I ain't used a bathroom in like 15 years, boy, because I can't sit down because Ultimate Warrior turned me for a flip, okay? So, not one complaint out of said Mr. Number One, okay? Not one complaint, okay, boy? No hashtag, get booked George South, none of that crap. So, here's what I'm saying, okay? In the whole scheme of things, now me and Brad didn't even talk about wrestling. I did.
The last thing I want to talk about with wrestling.
I know. So he was excited to see Dallas play. He had friends there. Their son was on the opposite team. So anyway, in the whole scheme of things, there's nothing. Wrestling's back to being in the toilet. Okay, Bullet, I'm saying this, okay? Because what's next? Okay? This big beat down in the wrestling ring that the wrestling world was holding on to, okay? It's nothing. It was nothing, and it's back to being nothing. It's back to the whole wrestling world. Nobody can work, and it still sucks. So, I just thought that was kind of funny that because Brad ain't got nothing to do with wrestling no more. His poor son Carter, the whole family, none of them likes me. I didn't have nothing to do with nothing, okay? So what I'm saying is, Bullet, you can squirt dirt off with the hose all you want, and it's still dirt that can't work, okay? So, anyway, I did post, I said, Brad wanted me to relay a message to the wrestling world that all of y'all still can't work a lick. But, no, he didn't really say it. I said it, okay? And then that's when I said, hashtag, I'm pressing charges against the Warrior. Can I still do that? Is the time lapse ran out?
Well,
Bullet?
He ain't with us no more.
Oh, okay.
So,
I have to press charge against somebody that's still alive. But I think the process of what was the word?
You're gonna have to sue the family now. Which, if you follow her Twitter feed, that might not be a bad idea.
Sister got a job.
Yeah.
You know that? Sister got a job WWE.
For now.
So, I know.
For now.
Anyway, in the whole scheme, and I've been saying it since day one, wrestling is just a step above saloon prostitution, okay? And then just a step down below the old-timey trash truck. Not now, because those brothers make a lot of money. I mean, people on trash truck now, they got benefits, retirement, dental, they got all that. One of my best friends he's retired. I told you that story from high school. He's retired trash man worker that we used to laugh at, but now he plays golf every weekend because he's retired from the trash company. So anyway, in the whole scheme of things, I put the ball back into the court of professional wrestling, and what do you got now? You see what I'm saying? But I got fired up there for a minute.
I was going to say, this was very 2006-ish George South that we just got right there.
But
it was very
when I saw Brad, we hugged, and then I'm thinking, you shouldn't be here at a ball game. You should be doing podcasts. He should be booked somewhere just to cause more Man, for about 4 days, wrestling had something to talk about. Do you see what I'm saying, boy? Which was crap. We try to advertise a show, a poster, to promote a legitimate show. Nobody even talks about it. I can't even get nobody to even share it, don't even talk about it. But do something stupid that I'm still waiting to see what. Bullet. Ronnie Garvin, after fighting Flair in Greensboro with his chest still bleeding because it ain't healed up from the chops the night before, did worse than that to me the next night in Greenville, South Carolina for a Jim Crockett TV taping. I mean, literally, Ronnie Garvin done. So I'm going to press charge against Hans Stone. Okay? Bullet. So anyway, if we can find him, he's living on a mountain somewhere right now. But anyway.
He's still looking for Tony Hunter. he's still the best.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Wrestling, the mafia don't want nothing to do with us. The mafia is the smartest people in the world because wrestlers are stupid. You understand what I'm saying? Boy, if I gave a wrestler this fresh George South water, that they would either drink it drowned or kill 3 people.
Or they would just pour it over top of themselves. Wouldn't drink it, they just put it
in themselves. Spit it.
Wet the hair down.
And then spin. Time to play the game. I hate everybody. So anyway,
I can tell this we're all.
Brad is doing good. It took me 40 minutes to tell you that. Okay, Brad's doing good, and so anyway, I just thought, okay, all of that's done, and I probably shouldn't even, just shut up, George, about it. But wrestling's still in the dumps. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what's it going to be this week? Bullet, okay? So anyway, the bottom line is smoke's cleared, it's done, the volcano has erupted, and people still can't work a lick. So anyway, I'm shutting up. Bullet, I got fired up there for a minute. I don't need to see people. I don't need to see people no more. Bullet, okay? You see what I'm saying? I guess I'm just a little bit jealous because
I want a little PTSD. One or the other.
I want people talking about me like Bullet.
You've accessed something inside of you that I have not heard come out
in a
very long time.
Listen, I've been trying to get what do you call it on the internet? On
over?
No, yeah, that ain't working. But yes, that's a good point. I've really been trying to get over. But you know where it takes a life of its own on Facebook. Or the internet, what do they call that word, Bullet? Dad burn it. When something,
viral?
Yeah, viral. Thank you, Bullet. Thank you. That's why I love my co-host. Anyway, I want to get viral. You see what I'm saying? Not the kind that you need shots for. I just need to get something viral. Okay? Bullet. So anyway, Brad's doing good. Okay? Took me 42 minutes.
We've been trying to get you viral for a while. Like that whole cutting a promo and calling that guy a pitiful punk, signed by GeorgeSouth.com.
Yeah. Yes. Oh man.
That bro.
I didn't get one bucket out of it. You see what I'm saying? What I need to do? Do I need to run over somebody in the backyard? You see what I'm saying?
That was too early. That was like that. I think that was like around a MySpace era. Like that's the problem. Like that came out. Like all your good stuff came out so much earlier.
That's the problem. So, that's why I love you so much. I was viral on MySpace.
Yeah.
But MySpace went out of business before it really got viral.
Should have jumped on Facebook.
You see what I'm saying? Dang it! See, I missed it again. I was viral on MySpace and it ran out. So anyway, enough about me. And my friends, but Brad's doing good, and wrestling still sucks. So I just so the world knows that. Okay. So anyway, so much going on. Bullet. One more quick topic. This will not get me upset, Bullet, because it's going to be a great day. Bullet. Everyone knows that I have you a gift. Okay, Bullet. This is a gift to you that every now and then when I'm on the road somewhere and I see something marked down. I mean not marked down, but I think of you. And
highlighted, accentuated.
And I want to give you a gift, Bullet. I've had this for a couple weeks, and Bullet, this because we bond, and so this is my gift to you, okay, Bullet. And I got me one too, but I got you one, Bullet.
Like where this is going. Heck yeah!
This is the best of Eddie Money. Don't pay no attention to the price tag, but that's okay, Bullet. I was gonna mark it out, but that looked too obvious.
No.
Okay?
The fact that you got an Eddie Money CD for $1.95.
Yes.
Makes me happy.
The best. Listen to me, Bullet.
I'm just saying, Eddie Money doesn't cost that much money. Eddie Money don't cost that much money. Like that's.
Boy, I promise this is Eddie Money. Okay, but listen to me. This has even got. This ain't one.
It's got the CD inside.
It's even got the CD.
It's got the CD inside.
I was going to wait and have you open it when I was later, and then that burnt George got me a case.
It's got me a case.
Folks, listen to me. I don't play around when it comes to friendships. You understand what I'm saying? The few friends I got, I appreciate them, and I don't take it for granted. So this actually has, Bullet, the CD. Oh, this has the CD in it, Bullet.
Yeah,
okay,
pretty snug case. Dude.
Oh boy, I can't get it. Bullet,
this is a legit case right there.
Let me tell you something. This ain't something I made like I normally do. Yeah. Remember when you took a picture of the blue blood? I had duct tape across the front, the X of it, and holding the blue bloods in. This is legit, Bullet. Okay, this is a gift to my good friend, and for those long nights when I'm not with you, and you just want to reminisce for a little bit about what could have been. You see what I'm saying?
What should have been.
What should have been.
What ought to have been. What will never be.
Bullet, when you're feeling real.
When it's out of reach and will always be just slightly out of my grasp.
Bullet, when you're feeling depressed.
When everybody else is getting what you wish that you had during those moments.
Yeah, you can put this in. So that is a gift.
When everybody else puts their name on a contract.
Yeah.
And you still sit at home.
So maybe that will cheer you up a little bit when every hit he's ever had, Bullet is on here. Of course, our favorite.
Got all the good ones.
I don't want to. I want to go back. Of course, our favorite one, Two Tickets to Paradise. Bullet, first class. That is yours, and that is a presento from me. So that's a very good comment, Bullet. Eddie Money did not cost. I mean, to get Eddie Money.
To get Eddie Money did not cost that much money.
That CD's like 80 cents.
That's what he should have named one of his tours. Eddie Money's doesn't cost that much money tour.
But listen to me, and I'm not even going to open up a can of worms on this thing, and we've said it a million times here on our great broadcast TV show, is, of course, everyone knows that Eddie Money passed away, and very sad. But anyway, the Hall of Fame, which we've all laughed about, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they just released their new candidates who's going in.
Yeah, and Coco Beware's on it for whatever reason. I don't know how that happened.
And I didn't expect them to rush any money in right away because to me, what I'm getting at here, it doesn't matter now to me. I mean, he
didn't get it while he was alive.
Do it while he's alive, Bullet. You know what I'm saying? And here's what I'm butting heads with everybody. Everybody's complaining, and they're trying to take up for Eddie Money that, okay, Whitney Houston is the nomination. She's one of the nominations for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay, so but that ain't the argument to me. I don't care if it doesn't matter to me who they're trying to put in. It doesn't matter now. It really don't to me. And Eddie Money didn't care about it anyway. But why, Bullet? Why wouldn't they? I don't know. Last year, why wouldn't you put him in when he's here to enjoy? They may never put him in. Don't get me wrong, folks. Yeah. I'm just saying. But is it that? I don't know. I just want happy endings. Since there's not one in my life, I just
how you gonna end the documentary? You know?
No, exactly, Bullet. So anyway,
you end it with the Hall of Fame speech.
No, exactly.
Not with them showing up, putting up a PowerPoint presentation while you're dead. That's not how you end the documentary.
Yeah, and see, when y'all do that for me, Bullet, when you put together a documentary for me, okay, because WWE owns all the footage, so we ain't gonna be. I don't want a DVD of just still pictures of old wrestlers, okay?
Because I can't wait for how many outlaw redneck promotions are going to induct you in their Hall of Fame when you're dead. I'm going to induct George South. The year that you die, you're going into so many Hall of Fames.
Well, I'm having that drawn up.
I'm going to be collecting all these plaques. I'm going to stack up all these plaques because George Jr. won't be there because he's way too busy coaching football.
Yeah, he cares.
They're like, hey, Jake Man, Bullet, Jake Man, can you come and accept George South's Hall of Fame plaque for NACAWA up here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina? I knew George way back, him and Stallion. I used to train with them. Together. I was one of the gladiators.
We used to travel together. But I'm going to have all that drawn up to where you're going to, you're going to be my Lisa Marie. You know how she kind of ruined everything and run it in the ground?
Mm-hmm. Very good at running things in the ground.
They had to come in and take it from her.
Especially my career.
I'm going to let you, when George is long gone, and I'm in heaven laughing at everybody down here, because wrestling still sucks, even when I'm in heaven, Bullet, you're going to be my Lisa Marie, okay? And you're going to be in charge of everything. okay, what little bit it is. Okay, you be in charge of the water cell. So
I'll be your Jeff Satzing, which is actually Johnny Carson's nephew, I believe. It's his relation, and he's in charge of all of Johnny Carson's shows.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'll be your
I
Jeff
love
Satzing.
that. Oh, I love that.
That might be a better reference.
Yeah. Yeah. At least bless Lisa Marie's heart.
Yeah, because I'm part of the family, but I have a different last name.
Right.
Even though Michaela doesn't even know who I am.
That'll change now once she sees this.
No, like I don't remember you being bounced on Ricky Steamboat's knee in the back of the.
Remember that? I wore them green boots that night. I worked you, and she was scared to death of them green boots,
yeah.
boy. But man, things have changed. So
yeah,
anyway,
I'm just some guy.
Bullet, listen to me.
I'm more of a relative than you are. I've known him longer than you've been around.
I ain't gave her no CD yet. She's got to earn it.
Yeah.
Okay, not enough.
I've been around him back when CDs was not a weird gift to give.
Yeah, that's right.
Back when CDs were $14.
You got that right.
That's how long I've known this man.
But let me tell you something. And Michaela, she ain't got enough frequent driver miles to even be accepted into the road Hall of Fame yet with Eddie Money. She don't know what it means
She
yet.
ain't gone 37 miles with the gas light on. Don't talk to me.
Oh yeah, and the Guerreros in the back won't know when I'm gonna stop.
When you're worried about like the exit that you're taking because it's got an incline, it's supposed to decline.
Boy, you don't forget nothing. Let me tell you something.
That's my gift.
The
and
one
my curse.
thing I will never do is I'll never cheat on our relationship because Lord, you'll never forget it. I'm just telling you right now. Boy, you know what I'm saying? Very good point.
That's when a girl cheats on me. I'm out. I'm out. As soon as you do that,
no forgiveness.
I'm gone.
Well, anyway, so much going on. I know you've got a busy week. Well, things have actually kind of slowed down.
I'm at least around, but the thing is, I'm slowing down. But I still got a show over by the coast this Friday, and then I also have a show just north of Atlanta this Saturday.
Oh, wow.
And then I might stay over in Atlanta. I got a little spot I like to hide out at. I'm not. Nobody watches this show anyway, so I'm gonna spell this. There's this Korean spa. You're gonna love this.
Oh man,
they have a Korean spa. It's $25 for 24 hours.
Wow.
They have cots inside of there.
Oh,
so now you know what I'm thinking
you're
why
thinking
get a
very
hotel
George
room in
Shattuck.
Atlanta when you go to a Korean spa, which is going to be clean because they clean it
That's
every hour
exactly
because it's got to be
very,
clean because
very
it's a spa.
clean. Yep.
And then you have these cots in there where you can sleep. Why do you need a hotel room?
Oh, bullet. That's very commendable. That's
So
very
if
George
you're,
Selfish.
that's what I do when I go to Atlanta. I don't stay at somebody's couch. I don't get a hotel. I don't do any of that stuff. I just go to the Korean spa for $25.
Oh, bullet.
See, I knew
Oh,
you'd
man.
appreciate.
No,
if
I
you
very
only
appreciate
knew that, if you only knew
Oh,
that,
if I'd known
when
that.
you're making those drives to Techwood Drive,
Oh, buddy, I still be there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Oh man,
you wouldn't have to
Boy.
drive back. You just live at the Korean spa, $25 a day.
Oh boy, I'm see.
Think about what you got for TV, and then
Yeah, and I still have a little bit left over, boy.
Yeah.
Man, see, that's I still learn from this educational show. Boy.
and I don't have a problem spilling that secret for anybody because nobody's gonna watch
No,
it. And anybody that's watching this has a home and like
Yeah,
being at
that's
that
exactly
home.
right. Boy,
I,
they
on
don't
the
ever
other
leave
hand,
their homes.
I'm home half the time. When I had to clean, it's clean up the cobwebs because nobody's been living in my house. So
Boy, very hats off real quick to my beloved Dallas Cowboys who actually after humiliating losses. I had done. Boy, I'm down to one jersey. I done burned them all.
Don't even get me.
You know when they showed Joe. This is a true story. When they showed Joe Namath, how old is he? Before the Cowboy game against the Jets, he's out running with the flag. Mm-hmm. Broadway Joe. Running a little bit slower than he used to because he's had knee
Oh, he had no problem coming in the NFL.
But I knew we were in trouble. What a work. At the Jets Stadium, you got Broadway Joe running one more time with the flag, the Jets flag. We did not stand we did not stand a chance. Okay?
Well, and here's what I don't understand. So we were recording this Tuesday. Monday Night Football happened. Cowboys played the Jets last week. Sam Darnold threw all over the building.
Yes.
Sam Darnold, AFC Player of the Week.
Right.
Last night, he had a quarterback rating of 0.1.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know
that. The Patriots destroyed the Jets. Everybody thought, the Jets ain't that bad. Now they got sick because Sam Darnold came back last week because he'd been sick.
Listen.
He had mono as if he's like a college kid, even though he is a college kid because he just came out early. Beside the point. But
I didn't know that. Oh, I'm so glad.
Patriots beat the Jets 33-0.
Wow.
It was.
See, I didn't know that.
It was embarrassing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now, granted, the Patriots could end up being one of the greatest defenses of all time. They are treading ground that not even the '85 Bears have tread upon.
I've never seen nothing like that.
And but you go from a guy, Sam Darnold, who is the AFC Player of the Week.
They were ready to put him in the Hall of Fame.
They were ready to put it. Now this week he didn't make a digit.
Wow.
A digit for a quarterback rating.
Wow. Boy.
But then the whole thing about this Cowboys win against the Eagles, I'm very concerned that it takes. We should hire Doug Peterson as a coach because obviously Doug Peterson knows how to motivate the Dallas Cowboys how to play, but old Coach Clapp, he don't have a clue.
What is he even doing there?
He don't have a clue how to motivate these guys.
No, he does not.
And the thing is, you ain't gonna get that from Bill Belichick.
No.
Bill Belichick, when the Cowboys play the Patriots, he's going to talk about how great they are. And Dak Prescott's like, man, Bill Belichick said I'm one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league today. Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh, man, I can't believe Bill Belichick said all these nice things. And then they're coming like thieves in the middle of the night and beat them 33-0.
And Belichick with his hoodie on, too. You know, the NFL meeting. Boy, you know that, don't he? He always has his hoodie on. That's what he does.
It's my Bill Belichick impersonation. We're going on to beat Miami.
Well, I'm so glad. I did not know that because I didn't even know who was playing. I knew the Patriots were playing last night, but no, you're exactly right. Against the Cowboys, they had built this quarterback up. Even
they destroyed him last night.
I'm so glad.
And no, what's funny is they won 33-0, and they were talking to Tom Brady after this win, after he threw for 2 touchdowns, 250 yards almost, and they were talking about after the game, and he goes, "Man, we're real lucky to win this one."
Oh, boy.
And he goes, "Man, we got a lot of work we got to do. We got to get ready for this season. Just, man, we're real lucky to win this." I'm like, you won 33-0. You're lucky to win.
Boy, listen, and I think that's along the lines of him not wanting the radio guy to get fired. That was real smart to him. I think.
And the thing is, too, like, he's hard on himself. Like, they scored 33 points, and he's like upset about it. Because he knows, like, he's thrown to nobody, and they just signed Atlanta's wide receiver. They traded for him. So now he's got a new wide receiver. He's like, finally, I got somebody. I can do something on the field. You scored 33 points last night.
Exactly. And Bullet, the thing about them real quick is, I know Brady and maybe one other player. It's just like, where do they find these people? It's like you have never heard of them, and they bring them in and shift them, and then they just win. But only because they were bragging. Al Michaels, all them in that Cowboy game, all the announcers was bragging. No, Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman was even bragging. I didn't even remember if he even played for the Cowboys after he was putting that Jets quarterback over so much. Mm-hmm. And he was just, they want to take him to the.
They're about to crown him.
Broadway Joe's
passing. You want to crown him? Crown him!
Yes. Broadway Joe's passing the jersey on to him. So, anyway.
Not anymore.
Boy, I'm so glad to hear that there's misery in New York again after they killed my Cowboys.
Like and the thing is, too, the Patriots' opening drive went over 8 minutes.
Wow.
They wore them.
It
was a masterful destruction of a team. Like, Jets riding high. We got a quarterback. We're going to have a competitive season. We're going to look good. We're going to have a good run against the Patriots. And the Patriots destroyed that. And that's why I love the Patriots. They'll crack open somebody's soul and just absorb
No, exactly. And we even said a couple weeks ago, either just give them the trophy now. I don't know, Bullet. But anyway, there's speaking of Broadway Joe, as he did against the Colts back in the day when he predicted, I predict here that the Cowboys will not lose this weekend. I predict it, Bullet. Okay? Okay. The fans ain't going to get, nobody watch this, so nobody's going to catch
Nobody's going to get it. You know what? I'll put money on that as well. They're not going to lose this weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll do that as well. I'll do that as well.
So see, we're confident in the big D, in the star.
Not as confident as we should be. No. They could mess it up. I don't know.
But with all this happiness and laughter that we've been having, just a tad bit of sadness. I don't know if you saw this, but it broke my heart. Of course, the headlines always say Dallas Cowboy arrested. You know, and that gets your attention. You know, because those usually
what era?
Exactly, Bullet.
Is this a '70s cowboy? '90s cowboy?
This was '90s. I checked, and Marion Barber. Remember our big run, the big fullback that nobody could. Same thing. He played his heart out till we gave him big money, and then he didn't really do nothing, and so we traded him towards the end.
That's us.
And they really didn't say what for, maybe a hit and run or something like that, but they got him in jail in Texas. It just kind of
I can't wait for his
heart.
Crime and Sports episode.
You know,
I just heard Nate Newton's Crime and Sports episode.
Nate's nuts.
Yes.
Is he out? I don't know yet. I've kind of lost contact. I know Deion Sanders would go by and visit with him, but I don't know if he's. Brother filled a van up.
Deion used to visit him at the White House too. So
anyway, you gonna wear the star one day, and then you're gonna wear a number. I think I just hate it, man, because just travel around and do a little training camp, do a little wrestling seminars. Yes,
get out of Dallas.
That's very true. That's very true. So, anything else, real quick, Bullet? We got an idiot of the week, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Bullet, I would love your opinion on this.
Oh.
It's actually getting bigger.
Oh.
There's a lot of idiots in there.
Hold
on. There's a lot of.
I want to read that because I found out that we
got.
Bullet.
Actually, Bullet! I'm gonna start crying.
We got,
Bullet official! Oh, I gotta show him this, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta show him this. Bullet, when did you get this?
My sweet mother.
When did you get this?
Who had a heart attack?
Yes.
Said, saw you needed an idiot bag. Love, Mom. Wrote this letter.
Our number one fan. Bullet.
Mailed us an idiot bag.
Oh, Bullet! I want that to put my gym, my wrestling stuff in it, Bullet. Let me tell you something. That's top quality, very old school, almost
stitching.
Bullet. That's almost potato sack remembrance of when I was a small boy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We actually got the potatoes out of the sack. Well, they may be a tear. You see what I'm saying? Not because Marion Barber's in jail, but because Mom, in all of her, Lord.
She had a heart attack. Like a month ago.
No. I'm not.
That's like the Undertaker sitting up and then making this.
Yes. No, exactly. You understand what I'm saying?
The Undertaker's sitting up and then sewing together the body bag for the guy he just beat.
Bullet, listen. They threw Cactus Jack off a cage and then he made this.
Yeah.
Bullet. I'm so happy. So, listen to this. What a special moment, Bullet, for this. There's a lot of pollen going on right now here in the studio. But let me tell you something. Everyone knows, of course, back in the 80s, speaking of Eddie Money, I was a big Van Halen fan. There's a lot of talk over the internet and stuff like that about, of course, David Lee Roth done broke off again. He's going to be in Las Vegas with his own band. So a lot of rumors have started that Van Halen's done. A lot of people say it's been done when it was done. But anyway, there's a lot of talk about Eddie Van Halen. His cancer has come back. Everyone knows that he had cancer. So anyway, and so I kind of keep up with that. Nobody really knows. Supposedly he's over in Germany getting treatments. The cancer's come back. But anyway, long story short, so a lady, this sweet, attractive lady, Bullet, she works at a car dealership in California. Okay, just regular employee, regular worker like we are, doing her job. Well, Eddie Van Halen, a few days ago, goes in there. Okay, he goes in, Bullet, to look at a car. I know, but let me tell you something. So, listen to this, Bullet. She posts a picture of her and Eddie Van Halen. He's in there, and he looks Eddie Van Halen-ish. He's got a little jacket on, his hair slicked back, and he don't really look like he's lost weight or anything like that. So anyway, she just posts, this sweet lady posts how nice he was. He just looked around, and she a compliment that made me almost cry as she told him, "Oh, Bullet, this is what I tell you all the time." She told Eddie Van Halen, she said, "You made me cool in high school again." Oh, Bullet, I want to cry.
Rhymes too.
I want to cry right now. Bullet, you made me cool in high school again. But anyway, so listen. So she posts this, okay, just to share with the world. A little quick update on Eddie Van Halen. He came in, he's real nice, respectful, sweetest, smelled good. He made me cool in high school again. And then, Bullet, here's why I hate this freaking internet, okay? And this guy, I'm going to go to his house. This guy gets on there. That's why I'm throwing in the idiot bag first time.
All right.
This idiot comes on there and says, "Oh, hold on. This is legit because I went and checked." I guess she posted it on her Twitter account too. Yeah. And there's a date and a time when you post something on Twitter. Yeah. So this idiot comes on there, Bullet, and says, "Oh, this is legit. She did meet him because I checked the date and the time on her Twitter account." What? Bullet, I don't care if it's 10 years ago. I'm sorry, Bullet. I I don't care if it was 10 years ago. She met Eddie Van Halen.
How does the time and the date?
Why does it matter? You see what I'm saying? So, Bullet, and I never do this. I actually got on there and I said, wow, you idiot. Run the whole thing for everybody. You see what I'm saying?
The fact that the picture exists standing next to Eddie Van Halen.
Exactly. And I guess what was he trying to do,
on
Bullet?
COAs, we don't just put the date down. I mean, we do also. But we also put a picture, and the picture's good enough.
Bullet, why? That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm throwing. Why would he?
You need to put a COA down when you take a picture with somebody. You need to put a COA down for every selfie you take.
Bullet, why would he? Just shut up, people. And like he gave her the okay that it's legit, even though she's standing there with. It was such a positive, happy. And, other fans had commented that Eddie looked good and they're glad to see him out, because for a while he was seclusive and wouldn't go nowhere. So why would somebody, that's the problem I have with this world right now, okay? And that's why this volcano's fixing to erupt. I hope he's the one waiting, saying he ain't going to leave when this volcano erupts, okay? Because we'll come straight to his house. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm throwing him in that idiot bag.
Okay.
But why would you... Like you just said, the picture is enough for me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So why would somebody, I don't understand it, and I never will. So I guess it's okay for us to enjoy the picture now since this goof double-checked the time and the date that it was legit when she said it was. So anyway, first idiot will be that guy and his big mouth and his whole Twitter account. Bullet. I'm just glad to see that Eddie Money's out, around, and... can you imagine what cars cost at a car dealership in California, Bullet? But anyway.
All the taxes there?
No, exactly. So thank you so much, Mom, for that great idiot bag.
Yes, thank you so much for that, and I can't wait for somebody to lose it here in the office.
Oh, we'll hang on to that.
It's a very heartfelt thing that's very close to me, and I'm going to leave it here on a set that doesn't change and stays in the same exact place, but I'm sure somebody in this office will move all this around.
Hey, Bullet, don't worry. Tell Mom not to worry. Next time I'm in Walmart, I'm not going to shoplift. I'm not going to take the garment, but I'm going to steal that little thing off of it. You know what I'm saying? That beeps when you steal it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna steal just a clip and put on there.
That there
so
sure.
When someone walks out,
because they'll move this whole set around, and then the one thing they'll happen to like lose will be the idiot bag.
Well, we got cane masks from 20 years ago that we can tell you where they're at. They're just
hang on to that Police Academy VHS, which is an important part of the set. It is. Don't get me wrong, and it should always be up there, but. I don't have as much heartfelt.
I know.
Like, that did make me cry. Like, I am appreciative that that's there.
Bullet, let me tell you something.
And makes me smile, but this about made me cry.
Bullet, for your sweet mom to even
Love me, yes, I know. It's very difficult.
Even if she would have thought of that. A lot of people think of stuff and never do it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
I like anything for her. Like, I think to do nice things for her all the time, and I never do it.
You never do it, but you still love her, and you still
She's all about the follow-through.
So for her to even complete this is very, very special to both of us right here on this show. So anything else real quick, Bullet?
No, pretty low key for me. I got some comedy shows and a lot of stuff before I hit the road. All of November is just going to be all over the place. FSCW, Galaxy Cons. Make sure you check all of that out because that's me. Especially if you're in Minneapolis or Louisville area, I'm coming your way.
Very good, very good. And Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that'll be here before
all that's going to be around here.
So
it's pretty slow down, but I got so much stuff I got to get ready for. I got to make new merch. I got to get new T-shirts, all kinds of things. I got a lot of work I got to do in the next 2 weeks, and I'm spending it doing things that are not getting me closer to that.
So, folks, listen to me. If you happen to see a picture of me and Bullet this week, don't get on Twitter, because I ain't got it, but don't check the date or time, because we'll still see. Now, that was stupid.
No, you're going. I got to say, keep going. I got you.
So don't worry about checking Twitter for the date or the time, because we are live, and we will send you, no matter what the date is, we will mail you
the second greatest book of all time. And not all the dates and times are correct in it, but all the pictures back up what is said in the second greatest book of all time, which is available at highspots.com. If you want to know more about what I'm doing this weekend, especially with all the shows and how that Korean spa is, make sure you follow me on Twitter at ManScoutManning or on Instagram at ManScoutManning. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Thank you, Bullet. You're my Tom Brady, okay? Thank you for pulling it Thank you for saving Belichick's job.
Or more like Belichick just like, we're going on to Miami.
Yeah. Oh, Brady's just glad they won, boy.